There are various elements to consider when deciding if accounting should be regulated or unregulated. And there are many different users to the financial statement, such as regulators, auditors, and investors, and it's the end goals and perspectives of these users that is the ongoing debate of whether accounting should be regulated or unregulated. I'm going to provide some arguments in favor of a self-regulated accounting environment. Competitive pressures drive the market and encourage reliable accounting in a self-regulated environment. And this brings into play the signaling theory, which says that the public will perceive companies as performing positively if the companies disclose their information. If companies do not disclose their information, the public will think that the information is negative and will perceive the company poorly. Therefore, self-regulation encourages competitiveness among firms in voluntary reporting, because even if an environment is self-regulated, companies will still voluntarily report their information so that the public will view them in a positive manner. In unregulated accounting, the public does not pay for the information they do not need. Therefore, self-regulation eliminates the cost for people not using the information. If someone needs the information, they can go to the company and get the information themselves. Some of the cons of regulated accounting, on the other hand, would be that it's difficult to keep the goals of the regulators in line with those of the users, because users have many different needs as well as regulators. And also, the regulation process fails to keep up with changes in the economy because there are so many steps to go through, and it can be a very timely process trying to get a standard put into place. There's also no way to allocate the costs to the actual users of the information, and so the companies end up bearing a lot of those costs. The monetary value of the benefits of regulation cannot be determined. Therefore, it's nearly impossible to do a cost-benefit analysis to see if the benefits of regulation are actually outweighing the cost. And so you can see here that the pros of self-regulation outweigh the costs, and that's why accounting should be self-regulated.